Welcome again to What's Up Neighbors with Pam and Linda.
Welcome to What's Up Neighbors
with who?
Pam and Linda.
Yes, here we are
Pam,
in
she's Linda.
beautiful Altadena, California.
I know, it's so gorgeous, and you'll see the mountains later. I mean, it's just a beautiful setting, and this is where the garden tour is going to be when you hear about the Garden and Home Tour on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. And look at, we're dressed just for the garden. Isn't this perfect? I love it. We're color coordinated.
Yes, definitely.
We are. I know, we are.
Well,
so, are you ready to introduce our first guest?
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Here's Patricia
Ostiller.
Ostiller.
Hi, Patricia.
Oh,
thank you so much.
That is for you.
That's absolutely beautiful.
No, it's for me, not you.
It's, oh my gosh, it smells heavenly.
Well,
What kind is it?
it is a cinnamon bundt cake.
Oh my gosh.
So you mentioned that Altadena is the first community that you've expanded to, right?
It
is.
So we feel really special, and I was thinking, what is the neighborly thing I can do to say thank you?
Oh my God, that's like
I
Mrs.
thought,
Maisel.
Yes, let's bake a
Is
cake.
that
Oh, you're just
too
marvelous.
much?
Marvelous.
That's
So
just
enjoy.
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
I guess we have to split it and
I
share.
guess.
You guys can work that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do it. We'll work that out.
we'll fight over it.
Okay, thank you.
This is so exciting to have you here.
Oh,
my
Patricia,
gosh.
it's just
you.
wonderful. I'm so glad
look
you're
at-
available.
and-
Does she look adorable?
No, and John,
We've
I
got
hope
the
you
actual
might
Mrs. Maisel here.
stand
All right,
up.
stand up.
And can you get
Model.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the 50s theme, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Polka dots, Mary Jane's.
I love the
And
shoes.
it's the theme of our
And
home
your
tour.
pearls.
The
I just
pearls,
love it.
So you were born in the 70s, so it doesn't reflect the 50s in that way.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, as I said, it's just wonderful having you here.
Yeah.
Patricia Ostiller is the publicity chair for the 2019 Altadena Home and Garden Tour. And we are so lucky Patricia was able to get us behind the stage right in one of the beautiful gardens of
I know,
Altadena.
we're lucky.
Very lucky.
Right.
Absolutely. So I just, a question. I know that the theme is the marvelous MIDWICK DRIVE. And we just need to know when it is, or where it is, or what the times are, and just any other facts you can throw in.
Sure, absolutely. Well, thank you guys again. This is
Sure.
great fun.
Oh, well, this is really fun. This is the first cake we've
I was
got.
going to say I'd do anything for a cake, so thank you.
So I'm representing the Altadena Guild of Huntington Memorial
Right.
Hospital, and the Guild has been in existence, I think, for 69 years, and they have an annual home tour. And this year is their 68th annual home tour, and they selected MIDWICK DRIVE. So if you're familiar with Altadena, between Allen and Midlothian is this beautiful section of MIDWICK DRIVE. We will have 5 homes open that day, Sunday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. It's always the first Sunday in May. It begins at 10 a.m. and it runs through 4 p.m.
Okay.
And as I said, 5 beautiful homes and 3 beautiful gardens will be available to tour.
Oh my gosh, and this is one of the homes, and I know you said that, I think you told me earlier, the before we start filming, this gorgeous garden will be used as the cafe and everything.
Yes, we're going to have a cafe and bar and live entertainment so people can take a break, sit down, get a bite to eat.
Perfect
get a drink.
location. And so because you've had this for almost 68 years, what are some of the reasons that you choose a home? Like, how do you select them? Is it the architecture, the age, or location on the street, or how do you choose one? And especially also for the interior.
Sure. I think there are about 3 reasons. One, we look for a picturesque street, and MIDWICK, especially this section of MIDWICK, is beautiful. It's a tree-lined street with beautiful, mature pine trees over 100 years old. And then your backdrop is the majestic San Gabriel Mountains. So it's just a beautiful setting.
Just gorgeous.
And then we look for architectural diversity. And I have to say, this year, I think our guests are in for a real treat. Of the 5 homes, 2 of them have been designed by pretty prolific Pasadena architects in the 30s and early 40s. Myron Hunt designed one of the homes on tour, and Harold Bisner designed one of the homes. So that's kind of fun for the history buffs and the architectural buffs.
Our cameraman happens to
be an architect.
All right. All right. Well, you know those names then.
But not.
We'll turn the camera on you, John.
Get into any of the homes. But go ahead.
So, because of these architects, we have a great diversity in styles. We've got a Cape Cod on display with traditional, the steeped shingled roof with the dormers and the flower boxes, which add to its charm.
Yes.
We have a Spanish colonial revival on display, which has really beautiful, intricate wrought iron fencing. They've got a gorgeous backyard that is full of beautiful tile, and they've got structures in the backyard. They've got a pool house and a guest house and a garden, so that's a treat. And there's a gorgeous English revival home that has the cove ceilings on the inside with the Gothic arch doorways and the stained glass. So there's a variety of styles for people to enjoy.
Oh my gosh, that just sounds gorgeous. And then I know you said that the Guild has been around 69 years, and this will be the 68th tour. I have an idea who you benefit, but where does your fundraising
Sure. Back in 1951 is when the Guild started to help Huntington Hospital, and 1952 was the first home tour. The hospital had research clinics at the time. They have, long story short, evolved to Huntington Medical Research Institute. So when you think about it, yes, this home tour is in Altadena. We highlight a different street every year. But not only people in Altadena, but people in La Cañada, Pasadena, South Pass, San Juan. Everyone benefits from Huntington Hospital and Huntington Medical Research Institute. So it's a real pleasure to support them. In fact, at the hospital, we support the Constance Zahorig Parent Center. And what that is women who are facing cancer and dealing with the cosmetic effects of treatment can go in, meet with a licensed cosmetologist, and get help with a wig, get a skin consultation, get a fashionable scarf. So that's important.
That's wonderful. I've heard of it. So
I'm just curious, how many people are you expecting? And when people come, I know they go through the homes and they go through the gardens, but will you also have a place where they can get food and a place where they can maybe buy things?
We are expecting about 1,000 people on that day when all is said and done, but I don't want to scare anybody off and have people think, oh, it's so crowded.
No,
it's not. We have a wide street. We have people in the homes. We have people walking through the gardens.
And they'll all be dressed like you?
Well, you can. If you're a guest, feel free. Bring it on, right?
But all the hostesses?
But the hostesses.
Well,
the guild members will be
50s.
dressed in the 50s.
Such a cute idea.
But to your point, Linda, we have a variety of vendors who will be out on the streets selling some unique gift items. So that's always a fun way to pick up some gifts that you need.
Sure.
We will have a classic car show going on. A lot of folks who are coming to see the cars. That's always fun. We will have a bakery. In fact, the Guild makes homemade goods for this bakery.
I'll be
well, we know the bun cake will be
I think maybe I'll make some mini buns, right?
Okay, yeah.
Sell the mini buns. And then we'll have music, not only in the cafe and bar, which is this beautiful backyard, but one of the homes will have a harpist playing throughout. Another home will have a jazz ensemble. So
you have something for everyone, and I've been several times. I know you have too, and it doesn't seem crowded at all. Not at all. It's just laid out so well.
And did I miss? You did say that there's food. So
yes,
so
food.
I picked up on that.
I missed it.
There's a cafe and a bar.
And so, how can people? Because they want to go, of course, and I will
right.
be. But how can they? Although we haven't got my tickets yet.
Okay.
How can they find out about the tour? How much is it? Can you pay at the door?
Sure. If folks will just go to our website, which is altadenaguild.org, you can buy your tickets online. And it's $35 if you buy before the day of the tour. If you buy at the door on the 5th, then it's $40. If you buy online, you simply let us know. Do you want your tickets emailed to you? Do you want us to put them in the mail? Or do you want them to be held at roll call? We will accommodate to make
And
make it easier.
Right. And what's the parking like?
Parking is fine.
Okay.
We use all of the residential streets, so we recommend folks park on Midlothian and then also on MIDWICK Drive, which goes to the east. But again, the Guild's been doing this for 68 years. They've got it down to a science. You won't have trouble parking.
How long would you also assume it's going to take for people to go through the 5 different homes?
I think you should plan on spending
A couple hours.
2 or 3 hours here, so you're not rushed. See the homes, walk through the gardens, stop by the cafe, have a bite to eat, have a drink, do a little shopping,
Right.
probably 3 hours,
That's a
right?
good point.
So there will be, I hate to go back to the food again, but
Yeah, what is it?
I do today. It's just, I'm looking
Of course,
at the
we're looking at
cake.
the cake.
No, but so you will have seating or people.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, we have
Remember
tables
that,
and chairs
right.
and tents, so you're in the shade.
Okay.
No, it's so
Great.
lively.
Great.
It's lively. It's
Yeah.
marvelous.
It's
as you
marvelous.
said
Yes, marvelous,
earlier.
But
darling.
what is so nice is, you're right, it is marvelous, but I also think it's a credit to people who come out because they're supporting the hospital and
Right,
HMRI.
yes,
It's-
yes.
that's-
Absolutely.
we benefit
That's great.
everybody.
We're so
Oh,
impressed that you would
this-
come, and I just love her outfit. I just
So
think that's
darling.
great. It'll show well on our YouTube show because that's really cute.
Absolutely.
I know.
Absolutely.
So again, Cinco
It's a
de
pleasure.
Mayo,
Yes.
wonderful tour on MIDWICK
Marvelous,
Right,
marvelous
Mrs. Maisel.
Midwick Drive.
Drive.
Marvelous midwife drive.
Yeah, try and say that.
Yeah, with a little alliteration.
So well, thank you again for the cake, and we're looking
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing you.
Oh,
We're so
well,
excited.
you mentioned you didn't have tickets.
No, I don't.
Okay,
You
we have
don't either.
tickets.
Oh,
This is our gift, the Guild's
Oh,
gift.
that's
Oh my
so
Tickets to
sweet.
each of you.
You're
Oh.
kidding! Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, thank you for your time
Great.
today.
Thank you.
Pam and Linda at the marvelous Midwick Drive.
With our cake.
We'll be there. Yes, exactly.
That is so kind of you. Thank you.
welcome.
And we
Thank
wish
you.
you much, much success.
Big dollars
Raise
come
a
in.
lot of
Yes,
money.
yes.
That's
So
our plan.
thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Patricia Ostiller, and we're looking
Thank
forward to seeing you on our next show with What's Up Neighbors with Pam and Linda.
Yes.
Thank you for
See you
joining us
next
in
time.
Altadena.